Good evening. In this serial, after the bridge has been completed, we will make a model house. I already have drawn the details of how the facade, the front of the house should look like. This is a rough sketch of the measurements, and we will make it of, the outside will be of poplar, the roof will be of cardboard, and the insides of pine. It will be hollow to reduce the weight. Here will be stonework on this floor. The up thing, the first floor will be of plaster with wood. The chimney will be wider. This part will be made of clay because it's too small. This is scale 1:72. It means 1 centimeter is 72 centimeters in real. So the first thing we do is we take a piece of plywood. In this case, it's an old piece of plywood which is like 40 years old, probably, or 30. It was the bottom of a drawer, and as a kid I used it for painting on it. As you can see, as a kid I painted this, but I never finished it. Now I will use it now to make a model house after 30 years. First thing we do is make a straight edge. We put a small piece of plywood and 2 clamps and a good sharpened Stanley plane. And we put it on its side and straighten the edge. It's more or less straight enough. Now it is the matter of transferring the sketch to the wood. You could do it by gluing it on the wood straightly, but in my case I will draw it again here. What I will do is the grain of the wood of the under this floor will be like this, horizontally, and of all sides will be horizontally. This part will be vertically, because otherwise it would break if it would be short grain here. We don't want short grain here because then it can break. This part will be different, and it will be protruding. This facade, this front of the house, will be a little bit sticking out, as drawn here in this corner. Totally understand what I mean. Those old houses. This is a house from around 1700, and the soldiers will be from around the same time. And the bridge also is going to, this bridge is going to come in the scenery as well. The bridge, as you have seen in previous videos. On the other side of the bridge there will be this house and another house. So this next thing we do is we measure how wide it is. You can do that with a thing like this or with a caliper. I measure 93 millimeters, 9 centimeters, 3 millimeters. Can make it 95 works just as well. Let me see. Actually, it should be 95. 95 millimeters. I will correct it in the drawing. Use a sharp pencil. And in the plywood we check if it's straight. Check out if it's straight. It is more or less straight. You see? And then we have to plane off this some kind of coloring which prevents us to see well, to draw well on it. And on the other side it's not straight. You can use this side since it has to be carved, but you have to plane it to the right thickness. What we can do is we start cutting it already. We just cut out a straight bullet. It warped over time, as you can see, but we can cut out a straight part. Yeah, exactly this side. I use we'll check. This is 90 degrees. It is more or less 90 degrees. Yes, it is. This side is 90 degrees. This is sandpaper glued on a piece of wood. Now, with our caliper, we mark the 95 millimeters. And one side is enough. We have to do this twice. We have to make two identical pieces. Okay. Use this. Now we double check. It is 90 degrees. Now we measure the height. The height has to come to to here. You see, to here. There we cut it off, and then the second part will come. Yes, it will be the best. So we measure that part. This is 55 millimeters. Transfer on the board again. In between we sharpen with pencil. Now we cut this out. Just one time more checking if it's okay. Seems like yes. Now we cut out. Do this with a very fine saw, as fine as possible. we've got first part. Now we still have to make the second copy of this one. You don't have to plane this, just slightly sand it straightly. Make sure that it's straight on a piece of sandpaper. Yeah, this can be the bottom, no problem. Where our sawing cut, we sand a little bit as well. As far as now, we made the part for the underside here, roughly. These corners here, you have to still cut away the corner a little bit here, the corners, but we will do that when it's glued in place, because then we know for sure. Okay, now the only thing which is left to do is to make a second one of poplar like this, and then we can continue. I won't bother you, you saw how it's made. Thanks for watching.